the tattooed madman PsYcHo Mike, welcoming you to this edition of my twisted world of Masters of Mayhem right here. Thank you very much for joining me, and you never know what you're going to find here when I'm on the air. Thank you very much for joining me. So on that note, I want you to sit back, rip the top off a cold one, roll up a fatty, and enjoy this edition of PsYcHo Mike's twisted world of Masters of Mayhem.
And you're watching PsYcHo Mike kicking ass.
MikE the Mighty from War, and you're watching PsYcHo Mike kicking ass on.
Well, I'm sitting here jamming with the kids from your bandits. And you're watching PsYcHo Mike kicking ass on Masters of Mayhem. Masters of Mayhem are in the house. The Masters of Mayhem. That's right. Professional wrestling at its best. Clown love. Any way you look at it, we're down with you because you're down with the clowns.
For now and forever.
This is Violent Deity Insane Clown.
That's too dope, and when we're in Cleveland, that's all we watch, brother. We check out the Masters of Mayhem.
That's
Masters
right.
of Mayhem.
Professional wrestling at its best. Masters of Mayhem, brother. You better recognize Masters of Mayhem and Violent Deity. Stranglemania style, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Telling you, it is your main maniac, the Ghoul, and we're all gonna watch PsYcHo Mike beat the cheese whiz out of each and every opponent on the Masters of Mayhem Wrestling. Hey!
How you doing?
Sherry, the one and only Sister Sherry Martell. Cleveland, Ohio, the Masters of Mayhem Wrestling, the only professional wrestling that has been here in the last 5 years, where you ought to go now. Bye!
We're going to go watch Masters of Mayhem Wrestling.
Masters of Mayhem.
Where you ought to be.
Where you ought to be.
You're watching Masters of Mayhem.
Everybody stay tuned. You never know who you're going to see on Masters of Mayhem or what you're going to hear on MMA. Cleveland, it's the tattooed madman PsYcHo Mike, along with Sweet Destiny from Team Law.
Yo, Cleveland, Ohio. You're watching the Masters of Mayhem with Team Law.
Then alongside Sensational Summer.
Cleveland, what's happening? It's the tattooed madman PsYcHo Mike, along with Team Law's Cat. Stay tuned, Cleveland. Thank you.
This thing's...
What's happening, Cleveland? It's the tattooed madman PsYcHo Mike, here along with Team Law's Bobcat.
Pussy that fight. Don't forget you'll be seeing me down here in Cleveland in Masters Mayhem.
Cleveland! It's Tater! I'm
Big hair wrestling. You can't beat it with a stick. You can't whip it with a switch. Don't even try. You're gonna break it. Yeah!
Macho Man Randy Savage, and you are watching the Masters of Mayhem in Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, yeah, dig it.
hearing all the time. What? Hallelujah! Got a brand new dance! It's called a bird! Woo! The master! Let's break!
This is Orange Sheik. You are watching Master Maho Wrestling. Don't touch the camera.
This is Typhoon the Natural Disaster, and you're watching Masters of Mayhem Wrestling.
Hey, this is the tattooed madman PsYcHo Mike with some wrestler fans.
exactly what Masterz of Mayhem. We never, ever take our eyes off the Masterz of Mayhem. Love you, baby. Yay!
Just what do people think of Masterz of Mayhem Wrestling after just one viewing?
I like it.
And so will you. Check out Masterz of Mayhem Wrestling, Music, and Chaos.
Stinky fucker. Check out PsYcHo Mike's Twisted World of Masterz of Mayhem Underground TV.
Oh!
Son of a bitch. Are we on?
Of course we are.
It's time!
I want you to sit back, rip the top off a cold one, roll up a fatty, and enjoy this edition of PsYcHo Mike's Twisted World of Masterz of Mayhem
Underground TV.
All highlights. So, sit back, rip the top off the floor, and enjoy this week's edition of Masterz of Mayhem Wrestling. Oh, and by the way, Happy New Year!
Up into the ring in just a moment or two for more exciting fucking action.
Okay, but here's how tough PsYcHo Mike is. Why I say Iron Mike? I get it. You called me everything. Here's a Luke Coakley spectacular in Euclid, Ohio, where PsYcHo Mike wrestled the original Sheik. The original Sheik was so afraid of PsYcHo Mike that he had 2 seconds in this corner. He had 2 guys that come to the ring. They were Sabu and RVD, Rob Van Dam. He had to have them in his corner when he faced PsYcHo Mike. That's how tough he is.
From Syria, 242 pounds, here comes your original Sheik. you, the outcome will definitely be different. I promise an ass whipping to the Sheik. Hey, come on, hey, Sheik, if you got any guts, come out here and challenge me and Jerry right now. 2-on-2 sounds fair to me. You know why they won't come out here? Because both of them are they got a skeleton got more guts than either one of those two jerks right there. It's 2-on-2 now. They're real tough when they can jump here. It's 2-on-1, but now it's 2-on-2. Let's see if they come out here. But don't hold your breath. Still your unified world champion, Jerry the King Lawler.
Anybody in wrestling. I've known him for about 25 years. I met him on a Tony McCarroll show back when he was first starting. He was half the man he is now. But I made a list last night. Mr. PsYcHo. A retrospective of Mike's career. About 75 guys he either shared the dressing room with or shared the ring with. I'd like to read this list real quick right now. Some of the guys are here right now. Ken the Alaskan Wilson to referee Mike Wilson. Where's he at? He's not here today.
He got arrested.
Demon of Darkness to Dark Angel. Where's he at? He's not here either. Scorpion Tommy Thompson to Warn the Scorpion. Silverado Kid to the Savage to Sen Panza. Take a look. From the man of 1,000 holds, Kangaroo Al Costello, to the man of 1,000,000 gimmicks, Rick Roberts. Take a bow, Rick.
That's the first bow you ever
From Jake the Snake Roberts to the Snake Man Devin Michaels. From Moondog Rex to Moondog Scrap. From the AWA's Destruction Crew to referee Damon's Destruction. Where's he at? Here's a good one. I like this one. This is one of my favorites. From Hands of Stone, Ron Garvin.
Ronnie Garvin,
To the mouth of the North, Ron Hartless. Take a bow, Ron. That reminds me, let me digress with a story. I worked a show for Bobby Fulton in the middle 90s in Burton, Ohio. And they needed wrestlers. JT Lightning was helping. Bobby Fulton gets arrested. He called Mike as a last-minute substitute. Well, Bobby Fulton, he always booked his cards with these Texas Brawler type names, generic superstar names. So that's the only time Mike didn't wrestle under his name. He wrestled as the Texas Brawler. He wrestled Ronnie Garvin. Well, Ronnie Garvin is notorious. If he doesn't know a guy, he won't give him anything in a match. I saw him once wrestle Hollywood John Tatum on a Georgia Championship Wrestling show, a 20-minute match where he gave him 1 minute of the match. Well, Mike's wrestling Ronnie Garvin gets stretched for 10 to 15 minutes, and it's the only time in 33 years in wrestling that I've ever seen a wrestler the victim of a titty twister. That was Iron Mike. PsYcHo Mike.
He rolled me, he twisted my tits.
But
you're right, because Ronnie Garvin was a tough man. Little guy, but he's a pilot. He's a break. So, I've been with the TV championship on Atlanta, Georgia.
In Georgia.
But Ronnie Garvin, tough man.
Yeah, his run. Yeah. destiny. He's 500 pounds now, I heard, Levansky. I heard he's like 500 pounds. He was 350 then.
Jump on the ground, destiny.
From Jerry the King Lawler to His Royal Highness Lord Sultan. From referee Andy Caldarelli to referee Lou Coakley.
I don't know if that's a good or bad.
From handsome Jimmy Valiant to Jim Wittenberg to Juggernaut. From head shrieker Samu to the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal Sabu. From the jock Eddie Kaufman to the family guy Peter Griffin. Take a bow.
That was a fat category.
You'll like this one. From Greg the Hammer Valentine to yours truly, Hammer and Hank Hudson. Hammer and Hank Love Hammer too. 755 home runs behind the other Hammer. From Vladimir Markov to Nikolai Volkov. Wow. From Preston Steele. Do you like this one? Howard the Animal Steele. From Bear the Body Hunter to Pork Chop the Polish Punisher. Yeah, baby. From the Latin Assassin to Latino Velez. Here's a great one. From Wild Madman Suit to Madman Pondo. From Roadhog to Rockin' Robin. Here's a great one here. From the original Sheik and Farhat to Sheik Abdul Hassan and Rivera. To the former WWF Heavyweight Champion, the Iron Sheik.
You saved your ass on that one.
From Siva Offie Max to Crippler Max Cortez. From the man who Psycho Mike defeated in Lexington, Ohio that fateful night, D'Lo Brown. To Doink the Clown. Which one? From Biff Beverly. Is he in jail? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. 22 years. 42.
Wow.
Yeah.
To Buff Bagwell.
Let me tell you, I love Biff.
From Biff to Buff. That's some shit, ain't it? There's a good one here. From the madman from Sudan, Abdullah the Butcher. To the man from Tanzania, the dreaded Mamba. To the 7'3" amazing Cucamonga. Here's another good one. You'll love this one. There's 4 names here. From Flying Fred Curry to Flying Bruce LaForce. Take a bow. To the Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
Yeah.
To finally the Spanish Fly Angel Miguel Torres. From Tony Vaccaro to Mr. Irresistible Tony Paradise. To Tony the Crown. Take a bow, Tony. 6-time CWA champions. 7. I lost count. From TC Reynolds to JT Lightning.
This is a rough one.
And from D Dynamite to Chimo. I don't like that guy. I got 4 more. I saved the best 4 for last. These are the best 4. superstars with unforgettable names, and they are the Masked Man, fuck you, to lick the sack, to Puerto Loco, and the final name, the last name on the list, he's also a Masked Man, Haywood Jablomi. Okay, it's got a couple quick Mike stories. Okay, they call him Psycho Mike because that's the name he's earned. I mean, he is a psycho. And here's the reason why. Who's that? Oh, okay. Okay, one match I remember from the Fantasy Theater were indoors. I guess the fire marshal wasn't present. The Mike comes into the ring with I think it was a torch, a flaming torch. I don't feel like a lot full of lighter fluid. And he spit this into the flame with this big fireball, like indoors. He could have burned the whole building down. That's one.
He tried to burn me alive.
And then the Lexington show that the Angel was talking about. I was the ring announcer for that show. I know. And I remember that was the show, infamous show, where the promoter didn't have the money, and Jimmy Snuka and the heavy metal maniac held the promoter hostage. And Mike was out in the hall. He was swinging a bat or a crutch and hitting the walls and hitting everything he could hit. Like Angel was saying, he wanted his money. Table leg. Yeah, was that table leg? Yeah. I want to get paid. Fuck you. I'll fucking kill you. And that's when I left early. I called Bud Moffat the next day to mail me a check, but I didn't want to get arrested, so I left. Yeah, Ryan, on shows today. I got no voice left. Okay, I talked about the Burn, Ohio show with Ronnie Garvin. Okay, but here's how tough Psycho Mike is. Why I say Iron Mike? Okay, you called me everything. Okay. Here's a Luke Coakley spectacular in Euclid, Ohio, where Psycho Mike wrestled the original Sheik. The original Sheik was so afraid of Psycho Mike that he had 2 seconds in this corner. He had 2 guys who come to the ring. They were Sabu and RVD, Rob Van Dam. He had to have them in his corner when he faced Psycho Mike. That's how tough he is. But not only is Psycho Mike one of Cleveland's favorite wrestlers, but he is the favorite wrestler in none other than the metropolis of Elwood City, Pennsylvania. Okay, so in conclusion, wherever the location is, whether it's Our Lady of Mount Carmel West Pope John Hall, whether it's St. Michael's Gress Hall, whether it's Gargano's back parking lot, or the West Park Party Center, or Turner's Hall, or the West 65th Street Kmart parking lot, all the major arenas, or the Independence Billboard, or the legendary Peabody's Down Under. No ifs, no ands, no buts about it. Psycho Mike is the man. Yeah.
Who are you?
See more smoke. Smoke detector. And I see more smoke coming from that toaster.
Thanks for warning us, Seymour.
I hate smoke. So whenever I see it, I make this noise to warn you. Because where there's smoke, there may be fire.
Be cool about fire safety.
Psycho Mike here, the tattooed madman. Stay tuned for more chaos. Oh yeah, I'm hated by many, loved by very few. tattooed madman Psycho Mike. And if you don't want to get locked in a mental ward with me, you'll click like and hit subscribe now. Rah!
Oh yeah, I want you to stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do what you can, don't get caught. And stay fucking crazy. No.